Today I want to talk about warranties when it comes to other contractors, but this is mainly for homeowners. All right, Chicago, welcome back to another edition of our YouTube channel. I'm Jim with Anchor Point Roofing. Something I want homeowners to think about when you're looking through warranties. If you got 3-4 quotes, which is always a great idea to compare and contrast. Something I've heard from homeowners lately, and it miffs me just a little bit, is, Jim, you know, you guys have a great proposal here, all the details. You're giving me a 10-year warranty on my flat roof. The other two contractors are giving me 20-year warranties. Okay, sounds great. We could easily just say, okay, Anchor Point, you're a 20-year warranty now, but I don't have a lot of confidence in it, and I have some statistics to back it up. And this is something I want homeowners to think about when you think about a 20-year warranty and the longevity of your roofing contractor that you select. So let's jump into this really quick. What are the odds of that a roofing contractor actually survives for that 20 years. You know, if you install a good product in the beginning and you provide a 10-year warranty, and our warranty says we come back every 3 years to inspect, that's how you get the longevity. It's about the installation and not just writing on a piece of paper 20 years. Here, I'll give you a 40-year warranty. I don't know where I'll be in 40 years, but here's something to think about. And these are not just statistics I pulled out of thin air. You can do your own research on this. Failure rates of any company, but roofing companies in particular, 80% are out of business in 2 years. So it's a high failure rate. Unfortunately, us roofers don't have, maybe we're not the smartest contractors in the world. Maybe we're not good at managing our money. But to have 80% drop out after 24 months, you need to think about that a little bit. Long-term collapse of roofing contractors closed down within 10 years, 96% closed down. And these aren't just stats I made up. So if you've heard of Service Titan, they're a large CRM who did a survey. Proline is another large CRM that's fantastic. Go out there and look for your own industry studies. Don't just take my word for it, but these are stats I pulled offline, not something I just pulled out of my head. Let's go to the next one, the setup. So typically you want to get at least 3. This is like old school thinking. I don't know that you always need 3, but it's good comparison. And we always say, as many crazy roofers as you can stand to have come out, just get that many quotes. Some guys have different ideas. Maybe you can incorporate into yours. The promise. All 3 seem professional and offer a 20-year labor warranty. We're going to stand behind your roof for 20 years. The question, do you feel safe about choosing any of them? What does the math actually say? And I think you know where this is going. The chances that all 3 of those roofing contractors are still going to be in business in 20 years, there's a 97% chance that they're all going to be gone. Think about that when you think about the 20-year warranty. Jim and Anchor Point are providing 10 years. They're going to come back every 3 years, maintain it, make sure it's done right. But the other guys have 20 years, so what the hell? Let's just give them a shot. That's better than 10, right? But you're going to only have, what is that, a 2.7% chance that they're actually still in business. So just think about that. It's easy to write it on a piece of paper, 20-year warranty. Like I said, let's make it 40 years. But roofing contractors, unfortunately, and we could be thrown in that bucket too. We're getting ready to start our 8th year. It could be any contractor, that could do that. Hopefully not us, but just wanted to throw that out there. The chances that all 3 survive 2 decades, really rare. The paper warranty is virtually guaranteed to outlive the business itself. Unforgiving installation. So this is where it happens. So you can get a 20-year warranty, but we've gone back to customers like we gave them a bid. 3 years later, 4 years later, they're calling us back out. They went with another contractor. Jim, this guy's out of business, or they won't return our phone calls. And then we go back and we see the roof and we see why. Not saying that everyone does a bad job, but at year 3, 4, 5, this is when the failures start to happen. It's not in year 1, 2, 3. You're thinking, wow, they did a great job, no leaks. In year 4, year 5, we come back, and sometimes the roof is just an absolute disaster. But the piece of paper says 20-year warranty, so they'll stand behind it. Their phone's gone, their phone's disconnected. out of business most of the time. Ponding water failures, here it is, begin within 5 to 15 years, and many contractors are gone at that point. If your contractor goes under, you're left paying thousands out of pocket with repairs despite your paper warranty of 20 years. You want to protect your home with true financial backing. Stop relying on local paper. Stop relying solely on a contractor whose workmanship paper may not outlive the company. There are some cases where you can get what's called an NDL coverage. Now this pretty much applies to commercial or multi-unit. If you're a single family home, you cannot get an NDL. I don't know a single manufacturer that will give you an NDL. It's called a no dollar limit. And then you have a manufacturer, GAF. We use mule hide, which is awesome. They will stand behind that roof for 20 years, but you need to have that NDL warranty. And quite frankly, that's another thing that we see on a lot of other contractors' proposals. Homeowners share them with me all the time. Jim, why is yours a little more? Why is this guy providing 20 years? Yours is 10. Your price is a little bit higher. There's reasons for that. And when you see NDL warranty on there, make sure you get manufacturer paperwork. Make sure the manufacturer comes out and inspects. This is huge, and I see it on so many contractors for single family homes. You can't get an NDL on a single family. I don't want to beat a dead horse there, but please do your homework if it says NDL and make sure the company is going to come out and back that up and not just a contractor that says, we're giving you a no dollar limit warranty. So again, the $1 billion backing, some of these big manufacturers will stand behind it for 20 years, but you need to be certified with them and they need to inspect your roof and you have to keep that ongoing relationship with them. So just to kind of go over the whole thing, 0 leak guarantee. You want it done. That's where you get it. You want it done right the first time so it will last 20 years. One of our roofs will absolutely last 20 years. Have us maintain it every 3 years, do the inspection. We provide a 10-year warranty, but it will last 20 years because that's the kind of quality that we put into it. Full transparency, making sure you see pictures of how your roof is installed. We use something called Company Cam. A typical project will have 300-400 pictures. We can almost go back and see every square footage of before, during, after, the polyiso, the insulation that was installed, how it's fastened. Make sure you're getting that kind of transparency from your company. We've got an elite workforce. All our guys doing our flat roof stuff are W-2 employees. Jesus and Jamie are the team lead and they have their eyes on everything. Flat roofs are tricky, difficult. It's not like a pitched roof where you have gravity working in your favor. You need to make sure that that flat roof is done the right way. Proven quality, you want to find a company with good reviews. I've seen so many companies come in. They've got 5, great reviews on Yelp, all 5 stars, and then a year later, they're gone. You can't find them on the internet anywhere. Ask the tough questions before signing your contract. A lot of my guys are from the union. We're not a union contractor, but a lot of them came over our ex-union. And again, join the conversation. If you like what you saw here today, give us a like, throw us a comment, let us know about the warranties you've had. As a homeowner, have you had someone say, here's a 20-year warranty, and then 2 months, 6 months, a few years later, they're out of business and gone? I've lost jobs for sure to homeowners that say, Jim, I'm going with this guy with the 20, you have a 10. That was my decision, and I'm sure it's worked great for some of them, but unfortunately I've seen quite a few where it hasn't worked out well at all. A few, we've come back after 3 to 4 years and replaced the entire roof. It's not meant to scare you, it's just meant to say, do your homework and think about a 20-year warranty. Think where that roofer is gonna be in 20 years. If he pulls up in a $45 pickup truck and him and another scroungy guy get out, but he's gonna give you 20 years, 30 years, just think about it, that's all I'm saying. That's it today, Chicago. Thank you for watching about our warranties. I want to protect homeowners. I want to help roofers. Anything we can do, give us a call, leave us a comment or a like, and we will see you on the next one.